much does it cost to furnish an Airbnb? Man, that is a loaded question because it can go so many different directions. But there is a formula to figuring out how much it's going to cost to furnish an Airbnb. Let's find out how. Hey there, my name is Mike Fritz, and this video is brought to you by our Real Estate Ignition Inner Circle, a mastermind group created specifically for real estate investors and entrepreneurs just like you who want to build businesses, create wealth, and change people's lives. And also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and join our family of entrepreneurs, and also turn on that bell notification so you get notified every single time we do a video, which is every single day. I know it's crazy, but we're getting content to you every single day. Now let's get to the content. So when you're furnishing an Airbnb, what do you have to be thinking about? The number one thing you have to think about, it's the size of the property. How big is the property? How many rooms do you need to furnish? So if you need to furnish 2 bedrooms versus 5 bedrooms, it's a hugely different price. So you have to understand you can usually furnish each bedroom for about $300 to $500, depending on the quality of bed that you want in there. The quality of bed is what changes the bedroom price for furnishing. Usually, if you plan on anywhere from $500 to $1,000, you're totally safe, but you can get it done for less than that if you're willing to use a little bit less quality bed in order to get the property furnished. The next thing you have to think about when furnishing the size of property is living space. When you have your couch and TV and sofa and a chair area, do you have one of those? Do you have 2 of those? Do you have a dining room that you need to place a table? Do you have a kitchen where you need a pub table? How big is the property? So you have to count up your number of bedrooms, count up your level of living space so that you can see how much money this is actually going to take. So if you plan on anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for each bedroom and about $1,000 for a living space, you can start to count how much money and add up the kind of money it's going to take. The second thing you have to think about is the quality of the property. What quality are you actually furnishing? Are you furnishing for a more of $100 a night crowd, or are you furnishing for a $500 or $2,000 a night crowd? It changes based on the level of furnishing on what you're actually doing. So if you're gonna furnish the property, and you're going to make money from it, and you're gonna start generating money in Airbnb, you've got to ask the question, all right, am I going high end or am I going mid end, or is my property more on the lower end, $100 a night crowd, which there's nothing wrong with that. People make a lot of money off that. We have some Airbnbs in that space, but you just have to know what's my clientele and what are they expecting. So the quality will dictate the price as well. And then the third thing, which is a piggyback on that, is you have to think, are you going more traditional or more luxury? A 3-bedroom, 2-bath or 2-bedroom, 2-bath, you're gonna furnish in the $5,000 to $10,000 range at a pretty typical pricing. If you go to a 5-bedroom, it's gonna be more like $12,000. If you're going luxury, let's say you have a 5-bedroom or a 4-bedroom, you're going luxury, you're probably going to be in the $20,000 to $25,000 range. But this is really good because you can step back and start seeing, okay, what's it actually going to take to furnish this? Now, there are some ways to change that number. There are some online sites where you can get corporate used furniture that still looks perfect. We actually use some of those sites. You can get corporate used furniture and get that to your Airbnb, and it becomes a lot less, it's a lot less expensive. Now, sometimes you need accounts with those corporate people, and so you have to use a property manager to help you buy that, or an Airbnb manager to help you buy that, because then you'll be able to get some of those bigger discounts. Going to places like Big Lots that have furniture, but it's not the higher end, will help you save a little bit of money and still get into the Airbnb game. So the powerful thing about this is get stuff there, get into the Airbnb game, and as you generate revenue over time, you can upgrade your furniture. You can upgrade your furnishings. So you can upgrade what the place looks like. So again, it's not that what you buy at the beginning is what you'll have forever. It's you buy it to get generating revenue. Then you can upgrade it as money starts rolling in. And that's one of the things. I don't want you spending tons of money on the front end and then not making any money. I want you to make sure, get it furnished, let's start making money, then let's upgrade it piece by piece by piece. The Airbnb game is really built on a couple different premises. Number one, you have to understand guest psychology. What are guests looking for when they come? What do guests want to see? What makes people feel like they're at home? What makes people feel like they've entered into a hospitable zone? That's one of the things you have to think about. What makes you feel welcome when you show up? Is a note on the pillow? Is it having some coffee there? Is it having some breakfast, danishes there in the fridge? Or what is it that makes you feel welcome when you show up to places? That's the same thing that's going to help people when they show up to yours. You have to think hospitality. You're now in the hospitality game. You're not just in the Airbnb space. So understanding hospitality will help you get better reviews, help guests come back over and over again. So when you're furnishing your property, think hospitality. Don't just think fill it up. You want to think, what are the things that are really going to help people feel at home and really want to stay here? And then, of course, if they ever come back to our place over and over again. I can tell you I've stayed in places over and over again, like cities. I'll go there and go back, and I've stayed in the same Airbnb. I liked it, worked out. I stayed in the same place again. I think I've stayed in one place actually 3 times until we found our own Airbnb in that area. Now we own an Airbnb in that area. But if you do well and you furnish it well and you create hospitality, people will come back over and over again, especially people that travel to that city over and over again. But if you want help building out your Airbnb and building out your Airbnb business, make sure you click the link below and get more information on our Real Estate Ignition Inner Circle. Our Real Estate Ignition Inner Circle is really built for one reason. It's built to help people just like you build businesses and create income through real estate, and we want to be on your team to help you do that. So if that's something you're interested in, click the link, hop on the phone with our team, and then we'll be able to help you understand why the Real Estate Ignition Inner Circle will be able to help you change your life. Make sure you watch a bunch of videos here on the channel. We're crazy about putting out content. We put a video out every day. I want to make sure that you stick around. So let us know in the comments, what videos do you not see here? What videos do you not see here? We'll put them on there the next time. We'll see you in the next video.